This video will cover the remainder of the most commonly available actions. In this video, we focus on the actions on the right side of this page. These actions are straightforward, and so we will cover them conceptually, but we will not provide demos for each. We need to explain the difference between cancel and quits when they're used against the automation object type tasks, namely schedules and periods. If you cancel, you end everything, the parent as well as the children. This explains why cancel is usually only available with a recursive option. On the other hand, if you quit, there are two scenarios. If the automated child tasks are not in some sort of active status, then the result is the same. The parent and children are removed. However, if there are active children, then they will be allowed to finish. During this time, the parent takes a stopping status. We're still on the topic of waiting statuses. We have two actions which can be used in similar circumstances, although they do different things. The first is the set inactive action. It deactivates a child task with the waiting status, which bypasses the task and allows the parent to proceed with the execution. Set active reverses the action. Set breakpoint also targets child tasks with the waiting status, except this time it puts it on hold by blocking it, setting the blocking status to the entire parent. Delete breakpoint reverses the action. Ignore and unblock task performs similar actions on different statuses. In the case of a precondition, say a condition on a file, the ignore precondition action bypasses the precondition and allows a waiting task to continue. Unblock is for similar situations, but if they lead to a blocking status, unblocking ignores the precondition and lets the task execute. You should be aware of the rollback actions, which can be applied to ended tasks. This allows operators to backtrack on certain processes when necessary. There's two actions, and they depend on how the processes were designed. We have the Rollback2 action, which lets us move all the way back to an earlier point in the workflow, and the straight rollback, which lets us roll back the task itself. Finally, on future executions, the Modify Execution action lets us change a future execution. We can modify the time zone, period, or frequency.